grab Bixby. He's never mind. He's coming.
I'm afraid this is going to be really loud. Welcome to Omaha Central, home of the Eagles. Oh my goodness, we got the number ones are in the house. And I think the number sevens are looking to come to play.
I hope so.
It is the Mike Krupa Show. I'm Dr. Keith Bixby, joined here by Connor Harley and Adam Yale. And of course,
Whoa.
Adam Yale, Charlie Yale.
Thank you.
That's right. It's his dad. He's a Central Eagle too. Mike, big game tonight.
Yeah, good team. They beat us once already. Got some really good shooters. They're really good free throw shooting team, so we can't be doing any stupid fouls. Hopefully we've improved since the last time we played them.
Well, so, you had a pretty good show. You got a little scare last Tuesday against a very disciplined team, and then came out and took care of business. I was very pleased to see that.
Yeah, that was unnecessary, but true, yeah.
Yeah, well, but again, it also showed that I think the learning curve there was you can play like this too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I know that's something that you've been kind of focused on. What are we going to see out of the girls tonight?
Well, I hope we're seeing energy. We got to close out on their shooters. They got some excellent three-point shooters. We got to push the ball more, and we need to stop settling. Sometimes we just settle for too many jump shots and don't get to the line ourselves.
So, who are we going to watch for here at Bellevue West?
Oh gosh, the number 25, number 0 are kind of their two top tier guards, but 12 had 4 threes on us. 4 chucks it up there, and I feel bad about saying all Bellevue West fans about not knowing names very well. I'll just butcher them. And 55 is a lot in the post, so we probably play a few more girls than they do, but they get after it. So this is a really good team. Bacon's done a nice job rebuilding this program up.
Okay. Well, Coach, you know what? You got 8 minutes. I know you want to get back on the court. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, you guys.
All right.
Appreciate all the help.
And that's Coach Mike Krupa. And we'll be back here in about 4 minutes for our opening pregame with Connor and Charlie. And we'll get this show on the road.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Yale, and welcome to the Omaha Central High School Eagles playing against the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Tonight we have a great matchup between number 1 and number 7. The last time they faced off, it did not go so well for the Eagles, losing by around 11 points. But tonight they're going to look to amend that. Dr. B, what is your outlook on this one?
Well, win or lose, to me this is kind of report card time. We saw what the pre-assessment was, and we know Bellevue West has got a great team. They're not going to run you off the court like some of the other teams, but they're going to shoot the ball well. They're going to make the ball move. They're going to rebound, and they're going to place good, solid quarter-court defense. The question is, how have the Eagles changed in that time frame? And my hope is that, Taylor Gonzalez has kind of stepped up.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nia Jones is an unbelievable player, but is Lily ready to be that player, that next level? We're going to find out tonight.
For sure. That's a big part of it. And, they say that it is much harder to beat a team the second time around. So we'll see how Bellevue West handles the changes that Central brings out tonight. And it's going to be an exciting one. Connor, what are your thoughts?
This Bell West team, they're arguably the best team in the state. They hung up 91 on Millard South. That's obviously not an easy task in regulation as well. They're probably the best shooting team in the state. 3 of the top 10 shooters in Class A happen to be at Bell West, and they don't turn the ball over that often, right? They don't force a lot of turnovers. They only force 6 turnovers to our 13, but they don't turn it over either. Very fundamentally sound. They're going to swing the ball around. They're going to get good looks. Central's kind of struggled with getting out on three-point shooters. We saw it against Millard North. We saw it against Lincoln High. How are they going to get to the shooters tonight?
And along with that, it was interesting what Coach Krupa mentioned. We've got to get out on their shooters. I wasn't here for the first game, so I'm not sure how well Bellevue West penetrates. I assume that they're pretty good, that they can get you to come out and defend them and then beat them, ball fake, go kind of stuff. Foul trouble is going to be another component to this as well.
And it has been all year.
You made that comment earlier, which is we get ourselves do some silly fouling.
100%. And, you said it yourself. How are we going to get out to the shooters tonight? If you let them get some easy looks early and they knock them down, you're digging yourself a hole. And on top of that, with Nia Jones starting tonight, which we haven't mentioned yet, but she wasn't in school yesterday, so she won't be getting the start. Not to say she won't play, but, you're really up against a monster here tonight. You got to bring your A game.
Yeah, that's kind of the bottom line.
Here we have our national anthem real quick, so we're going to take a break, and we'll get right back to you. And there was your national anthem. We're looking to get a quick start to this game. Before that, we're going to go through the starting 5 on each side. Bellevue West up first, of course, the visitors, the high school Thunderbirds. At number 0, it's Achina Russell-Brown, the 5'8 junior. She's a guard. Next up is number 4, Kenzie Melcher, a guard once more, 5'10", also a junior. Number 12, Zahil Dotzler, a 5'9 sophomore at the guard position. Number 25, Naomi White, a 5'9 guard, the junior. And rounding them out at the 5 is number 55, Danielle Coyer, the 6'2 junior. Connor, what are some insights you have about this lineup? You said 3 of the top 10 shooters in the state.
Yeah, I mean, especially Naomi White. She's shooting the clip at a phenomenal rate, 39% from 3, 28 makes on the year. You got to get out and guard her first. I mean, that's where the offense is really going to be funneling through. She's their leading scorer. And then you got to get out to Kenzie Melcher. You got to get out to Zaya Dolzler. I mean, these are shooters all over the court. And, you know, Zaya Dolzler, much like her brother, Josiah, she'll knock down the shot. So you got to get out. You got to guard the three-point line. And it's going to be very much so, it's inside out for them, but on the defensive end, it's going to be outside in. Guard the three-point line, beg them to take mid-range shots, and we got to swap some shots in the lane, too, and that's why Lily Peterson's going to be especially important tonight.
Essential for her. Let's look at Central's starting lineup. The Eagles, number 1, Paris Devers, the 5'4 junior. She plays guard. Number 3 is Aaliyah Davis, a guard, the 5'6 sophomore. Number 5, Taylor Gonzalez, the 5'8 guard, who is a junior. Number 24, Liliana Peterson, a forward. She's a 6-foot junior. And running them out of the 5 is Pierre Noel Tachoa, a senior. A center, a 5'11 sophomore. This is an exciting one that we have set up for us tonight. And without Jones in the starting lineup, I think that the roles of Peterson and Tachoa are just going to, inflate themselves.
I mean, yeah, I think the roles for, that's a lot of scoring you have to make up, right? The leading scorer, or second leading scorer in the state, So there's some shots to be made up. You got to knock them down, and I think, things are going to open up for Taylor hopefully a little earlier. I'm curious to see who's going to be primarily handling the ball. I think it's interesting that Aaliyah Davis got the start.
I would agree with you.
You would expect maybe someone more like Hughes, who's gotten a lot of minutes, Amaya Hughes, or maybe even go triple big with Justine. But they brought out a guard. I think that says something about the way they're going to run tonight.
And here is Central off to a quick start. Davis.
That's travel.
Jump ball before the travel, and that'll be Bell West possession off the bat.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. Yeah, that over a travel. And here comes Russell Brown to start it off.
And the top shooter tonight. You notice they were coming out in man because this is not a team you want to zone. Much like Millard South, we played a lot of man, even though we're a very zone-dominant team.
Melcher takes it in, kicks it out. Back up top. Here's Brown. Gets it poked. Whiteness handles it. She'll take a mid-range shot. Oh, good rebound. That's Coyer. Kicks it back out. Brown misses the 3. Another offensive rebound, and there's a foul. Naomi White will be going to the line for 2. That was one of the things that Krupa talked about before the game was we can't let them get to the foul line.
100%. You also can't let them get second chance opportunities, or in this case, fourth chance opportunities.
Exactly.
Got to rebound. Get it the first time. We are the bigger team. And that's kind of an underrated aspect of this Bell West squad. They're not the tallest, but they hit the glass as a squad. They're all crashing, and you got to put a body on someone. And especially when you're in man, you have no excuse.
Misses both. Tachoa with the rebound.
We jinxed them.
Yeah, well, that's a jinx that I'm fine with. Gonzalez.
It's a bad look.
Yeah, you've seen her take some of the looks previously. We especially saw that last Tuesday, but when it's a bigger team like Bell West, it's a little harder to play that style, especially at her size.
100%. Hopefully we get a better look here. That's over back. Got to be smarter there. Sloppy.
Yeah, turnover there.
If they're stopping down there, then yeah.
Still 0-0, minute in, and Brown is taking it up the court. That's Davis trying to check. Good steal from Devers.
Now you got to run. Make them pay.
She's going to take it all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Harris Devers converts for 2. And Central gets out to a start. And another steal or poke for Devers. She is bringing the pressure here early.
And it's a foul as well.
That is a foul. Maybe a little too much pressure on that possession. But yeah, that's her first, team second. Russell Brown is going to inbound it.
Surprised they called that one on the floor. We'll take it. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that'll go down easy from Melcher.
So much shooting on the floor. I mean, you got to stay tight. And look, Ania set the check in. That's a positive sign for the Eagles.
Down to Gonzalez. She's going to kick it back out to Davis. Davis is going to find Peterson.
And the shot clock is off right now.
Gonzalez. Trapped, gets it to Choa. That goes off of the head of number 25, Naomi White. It'll remain Eagles ball. Jones checks in for Davis. Where's the shot clock?
Leah Davis gave some good run early on, some defensive intensity. I thought we mentioned we got to get out and defend early. They get out to the shooters. They did that. They did that through the first 2.5 minutes.
Right.
Let's continue that now with Ania.
Exactly, and she brings that defensive pressure. So to have both her and Devers on the court, Peterson, that looks more like a pass than a shot, and Choa converts for 2.
And you're 100% right with Jones. I mean, averages the most steals per game in the whole state, 3.5. I mean, she just brings another element to this Central defense.
Peterson with the defense, Devers with the rebound, and here's another run for Central.
Find her.
Good pass to Choa, maybe a little too much pass, but she'll convert for 2. That's her now second make on the night. 2 for 2.
And they are switching up the defense. We've seen man 3-2, now some 2-3. Giving a little bit of everything for Bell West.
Right, throwing him off guard. Here's Russell Brown. She's going to drive in, kicks it back out. The 3, Naomi White, no good. Oh, that's Coyer, gets the rebound, puts it back up for 2.
The leading rebounder in the state. You got to block her out. She's pulling in 7.5 a game. I mean, she is a menace on the glass.
Absolutely.
So I had to go get a backpack for a scoreboard, but I'm back.
He's back.
Now the question is, no 35-second clock?
That is also our question. Devers. Yes, Harris Devers.
And remember how I said this is a report card for me.
Right, midterms. Here comes Jones.
Keep pushing.
Oh, missed dribbles, but she'll continue to take it. Doesn't put enough on that one. She'll get her own rebound, puts it back up. Once again, no good. Here's to Choa.
There's the foul.
Foul on the floor. Quick subs for the Eagles.
They're letting them play a little bit here.
Yes, they are. No, not one of them. In comes Amaya Hughes for Taylor Gonzalez. And, both of them now. Out comes Tachoa, in comes Baptiste.
A little different look.
The 5 still on the court. Devers, Jones, Hughes, Baptiste, and Peterson.
We really haven't seen this aggression from Devers all year. She's been very passive, and I think she's been trying to find herself after being behind so many scores these past 2 years. But, out early in this one, she's been going. And what's going on here?
Timeout? Question mark? Will
Maybe they'll answer where's the 35-second clock.
Right.
Oh, we got a technical.
A technical foul has been assessed to the Omaha Central bench.
a technical foul on the bench.
Well, it's not on Krupa because he'd be sitting down.
Right.
And there's nothing worse than that.
No. That is never fun.
Well, it's
Never
been a while
seems
since
too
we've had
fair.
a chance to talk, fellas.
It has.
My Detroit Lions had a great season.
Yeah, now it's over.
Oh. Harsh.
Right.
Yeah.
Super Bowl picks.
It's tough love.
Well, that'll come. I just thought I'd throw that in.
Okay.
What is our Super Bowl prediction here on the
Not yet.
broadcast?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I mean,
Later in the game?
We'll
Later
save,
in the game.
that
Save
might
it.
be a boys' game thing.
I
Late in the
gotcha.
game,
I
fourth
gotcha.
quarter, right before we get off the air. But I know my answer.
oh, we got double text.
Oy vey.
We got double text. Or no, we going to the free throw line now.
It might have been some jeering from the benches on both sides. I'm not sure.
Well, no, I'm sure it's about time. Right?
For what?
The call, the foul.
Okay. That wasn't on the shot, though. I think that's what they're discussing. I don't think that was on the shot.
No?
It wasn't
What?
on the shot. That's what I thought.
Well, and it should be if there's no shot, then it's Bellevue West ball.
Yes,
And that's
and
exactly
that
what's
is
gonna happen.
what is happening. Okay. After that hullabaloo was sorted out by the refs, it will be Bellevue West ball. And here is Brown to start us off. Elmore, who checked in, has the ball. She'll find Melcher. Brown.
Wow. Beautiful ball
Not
movement.
good.
That was a good rebounding job by Jones to knock it to Peterson. Here's Hughes in the corner. The three ball. Yes! Amaya Hughes.
She's a player we didn't mention, but she has really come to life here in this middle part of the season. Can't let that.
Coyer is able to get that one to go.
Early on, it's kind of giving me the same vibe as that Millard North game where we're not getting out the shooters. They're missing right now. But
Right.
then as we get later into the game, we saw Millard North start to knock them down. This is the best shooting team in the state. They're missing some open ones, and right now they're feasting inside, which works for now, but at some point, defense got to step up.
Hughes puts too much on that one.
Now
and
you got to run out.
that's Coyer coming down with the rebound. Here comes White.
Stop ball.
Kicks it out. Melcher. Brown. One more and she had it. Back out. Elmore, the three. No. Too much. Peterson to Jones. And Central's going to restart possession.
Corner.
The three. Kiara Baptiste. Little too much. Goes over the hoop. And this is up to Elmore. Faith Elmore with it. That's over to Brown.
Central in man now.
They've given a lot of different looks, which I like. Against the best teams, you got to make them think a little bit.
Inside. That's Coyer.
Oh, wow.
Takes it up strong. Not strong enough. Here's Jones.
See, I'd like to run a few passes. I don't want to get into that game. I want them to work on defense.
They have to. Here's
Make that ball
Peterson.
swing.
Jones is going to drive. Gets fouled by Coyer.
And that may be part of the plan right there.
Right. As once you get Coyer out, that completely changes the look of this Bellevue West team. Jones knocks down her first.
We got subs.
Peterson and Devers checking out. Choa and is that Jackson checking in? No, Davis, my bad.
Another
Jones.
sophomore. This Eagle team is really young.
It is. Not a singular senior.
And Doltzer check back in on the other end for Bell West.
Get there.
Brown, the three.
Too easy.
It is too easy. That's exactly what will start happening if they don't tighten up on defense. And like Connor said,
Well,
they're not knocking down shots, and once they do, it'll be scary.
but you got to stop penetration. And that goes back to individual man-to-man defense. You got to shut gates, but that's the count. That's that whole premise of this game.
Choa.
Out of control. That was great defense from Bell West to just
Stop ball.
build the wall.
White is able to get it all the way, and the foul.
You don't stop. That's what you get when you don't stop ball. You
Yep.
got to get in front of her, close off that driving lane, make them kick it out, make them slow it down. I mean, these past two possessions very sloppy. And I mean, even before that, we were giving up some open shots. They weren't falling. They're starting to fall through now.
Well, and again, I think, and this is a problem I've had with this girls team, and they've had a good season. I mean, the teams they are supposed to beat, they beat. They've been in all their games, particularly against the better teams. But their tendency to want to shoot too quick and create something that maybe isn't there.
Good pass off the hands of Hughes. Or good look, I should say. That's out of bounds. It'll be
central ball.
Central ball.
It's in that tough corner. That was a good pass.
Let's hold out for final shot. Slow things down.
Since there's no shot clock, there's no harm. That's a foul on Choa.
So much for holding out for final shot.
Right.
Now they got 27 seconds to operate, and very disciplined team. I'd be shocked if they're not going to hold out for the final shot.
Here is Russell Brown. She'll find White.
Help. Now you got to get
Brown. Melcher. She'll drive to the corner.
That's better.
That's Dotzler. Puts the shot up. Oh! Somehow converting is Kenzie Melcher.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to knock down threes. You play good defense for 25 seconds, but sometimes better offense beats better defense.
4-point deficit at the beginning of the first quarter of action. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you here.
Starts with a C, ends with an on text. Context. Oh, good, Abby O'Brien. That's tremendous. I've been lucky to have had great teachers in my life. My mother was an educator. I think that's impressed upon me the value of having teachers that really liked their subject, knew their subject. One of the things I've sort of always tried to, express is I enjoy the subject. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy them as students. So I can remember almost all my teachers throughout my, upbringing. Obviously teachers have a big impact on students, and I'm teaching now because of the great educators that I've had throughout my life. I had a great physics teacher. He was so engaging, so clearly enjoyed what he did that you couldn't help but just love being in that environment. If I could do it in a small way, if I can reflect any of that back for my students, well, that really would be meaningful to me.
And welcome back here to Omaha Central High School, where your score is 17-13, Bellevue West leading the Eagles at the beginning of period 2. They were able to open up shooting as we came to the end of that first period, and now the Eagles are in a little bit of trouble. Connor, what's your synopsis?
Jones really didn't get it going offensively, and defensively we weren't getting out to shooters. I mean, we got to get Jones in spots where she can get easy looks, and that's a great look there. With the lefty, too?
Choa is just so talented.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good offense.
Yeah, Coyer is not missing that. Here is Jones. That's Gonzalez. To the middle, that's Davis. Back out to Hughes, the deep one. No, Jones with the rebound, though. She has a chance. Ducks under. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
And they're playing very disciplined defense in the post. They're not jumping, they're not biting, putting their arms straight up. You probably could have also argued that second one wasn't a foul either. I mean, Bell West, very disciplined, and that's going to be kind of the difficulty that Central's going to be up against all night. Bell West, they're disciplined, they're smart, they know what to do. So they have to come out and...
They're not going to make mistakes. You're going to have to force them to. Devers checks in for Hughes.
And we need that offensive boost. I mean, when she was in, she was the offense, which is not something we've said all year about her.
Makes the second.
Got a box and one going.
The 3, Russell Brown puts too much on that one. Here is Melcher. Devers to Jones. Jump starting an offensive possession. Travel, no, foul.
Foul. She chicken winged her.
That is the second foul now on Russell Brown. So far, the only player on the Thunderbirds to garner 2 of those things, but they only have 4 team fouls as a whole. Here is Devers. Peterson. Gonzalez, Jones.
Posting up Jones.
Going hard against White.
Just lost her footing.
Peterson, Gonzalez. Deep, deep 3. No good. Tachoa off of the leg of Melcher. Here's Jones. But that, they'll say out of bounds, and it'll be Central ball.
I don't know if we got a replay of that or not.
Well, hang on.
But that was a heck of an athletic play.
That was.
That girl got up.
Here's Peterson to Tachoa. Tachoa driving in, mishandles, and that'll go to the bench of the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Now here's White looking to inbound it.
I think the offense has been very sloppy so far. Forcing shots. I mean, we've seen a few threes now where we could be getting shots from the volleyball lines at any point in the shot clock. And there's not even a shot clock, so we're settling. And before the game, Krupa said that. He said we settled too much for jump shots, and we're seeing it now. I mean, it's
but part of the assessment, Connor, is going to be there is a fear factor here. Okay,
sure.
And have you closed that down a little bit? And that got tipped. Where you feel confident enough to be able to run your stuff. And I've seen glimpses.
Bang! Yeah, Brown is going to convert. Krupa's going to take a timeout. We're going to go to a quick. Oh,
yeah. Go ahead.
We're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back with you here.
I need to try it first.
Fan of a nice crisp Coke Zero on a game day. The only treat that will satisfy. My name is Charlie Yale. Welcome back to Omaha Central High School as the Eagles are down 24-17. 5:24 left in this second period of action. Connor, continue on that, Dr. B, continue on that tangent you were on before we left.
So what I've seen is you're absolutely right. Offensively, we are not as crisp as we need to be, but we're not afraid to go at them. And what especially Chichoa, I mean, she's willing to put her shoulder in and go to the hoop. She's been challenged.
to a detriment.
Yeah, maybe. But on the other hand, she's out to send a message that I'm not afraid of you.
For sure.
Now, the rest of these people that are taking 30-foot three-pointers are settling. You are absolutely correct. So the real question is, who else is going to step into this thing?
And we've seen it a few times now. We saw right before that timeout. They're not stopping ball in transition.
That's a shot right there for
Peterson working underneath.
And look at that defense. That's straight up. That's not jumping.
Right.
And that is phenomenal defense from Coyer, who is really the engine of that defense.
Here comes shot.
Brown, another. That's 2 in a row for Brown. And it's going to get hard to stop once they start falling.
You got to pull out of the zone now. We've seen enough of the zone. I even said it earlier in the game before you were gone, Bigsby. Zoning a team like Bell West, it's not going to work. And we came out with some man. We shied away from that, and we really got to bring it back. Stick to man. Stay tight on the shooters. Deny ball.
We're now in a 10-point deficit.
See, that stuff right there is what concerns me.
Wow. Oh, Tachoa working for that inside basket. She gets it.
And she's been
aggressive, and yeah. I like that. Oh,
foul.
And then you call that.
Subs here for the Eagles. Hughes and Baptiste for Jones and Peterson.
We really dodged the bullet there. Kenzie Melcher was wide open, but they just couldn't find her. I mean, she's having a phenomenal year. We saw her. She made that one at the buzzer. I mean,
right.
In the first quarter.
Right.
Got to stay tight.
We didn't get a replay of that either, did we?
Foul.
We have a replay of Tachoa's.
Did we get it? Okay. Jaden's on it now.
Let's take a look at that replay.
17 foul, 1 and 1. Monica Russell Brown shooting.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice rebound and nice shot for Tachoa.
But she's not afraid to go.
No, not at all. Misses the second. That's Hughes with the rebound, and she'll get it to Devers.
And they've already missed 4 free throws. I mean, Central, they're really dodging some bullets, only down 8 right now.
Oh, off the hand of, that's White. And Hughes will have a chance to inbound it for the Eagles. Gets it to Devers, staying Eagle ball. Quick and tough defense from Dotzler.
Yeah, and I mean, Zaya Dotzler, I mean, she does so much. She's a two-way player. I mean, she's the definition. She'll get out. Phenomenal defender, but she's also one of the top shooters in the state. And that, it feels like Bell West just has a number of those players. They just have so much versatility in their wings.
No,
there it is, right there. Ooh.
Good defense from Gonzalez.
Sure was.
Baptiste scoops that up. Gonzalez, the 3. Bang! Converts. That's her first of the night. She's looking to get hot.
And they needed that.
They do need it.
Now some 3-2 action.
Amy White misses the basket there.
That's helpful.
That is extremely helpful. When you have a shooter, you know, like Naomi White, taking those shots, you do not expect her to miss. Here comes Devers.
Come help, come help.
She needs it. There's Hughes.
Don't force
She
it.
finds a lane. Hughes.
That's good D. I mean, the crowd wants a foul, but that's straight up. That's real verticality, and that's been same story all night from Bell West. They have been so disciplined on the defensive end, and that's partially what has made them the powerhouse that they've been this year. I mean, they are just so sound defensively. Their defensive principles, they're not going to leave their feet. They're going to make you take contested layups, and that's kind of been the story of the night so far.
Well, and I would turn around and say the positive of it is Central can get penetration on them.
Yes.
But you've got to jump stop, and take that mid-range shot.
Hughes steps out beyond the line.
Now you got to get back.
Good defense. Jones inside to Tachoa. Justine Tachoa gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
That's her second as well. I mean, that's a big foul on Coyer, who built a tent over Tachoa. I mean, she's been pretty good going straight up for most of the night, but she did not go straight up on that one.
Makes the first.
You know, it was almost 10 points, and we've gotten it down to 4. Can they hold this? You know, when does Bellevue West go back on a run?
Right.
That's going to be the important thing as we get ready to head into halftime.
And not having a shot clock, I don't know if that's going to be resolved at halftime, but that is certainly a factor coming into the second half if it's still not there. Then it's going to be a little bit more like last year where you can drain some clock, you can take your time. No need to be in a hurry if you're Bell West.
And this is something that will benefit Bell West. 3. Oh.
That's a tough shot.
And that was some amazing penetration from Melcher as well. A little shake and a little go.
Zyle Dotzer gets the 3. Jones tries to fire right back, is not able to. Here's the 6-point deficit for the Eagles.
This is what worries me.
That's White.
Oh.
White, great move, driving, foul on Justine Tachoa.
That was a quick burst from Naomi White.
19 foul. Justine Tachoa's first personal at the line shooting 2, 25, Naomi White.
Mr. Bullock on the mic tonight.
Into the Eagles, number 3, Alea Davis.
Alea Davis checks in, Taylor Gonzalez checks out.
Yeah, this is next 2 minutes going to be crucial.
Naomi White converts on the second. And here's Jones. Davis to Choa. That's over to Jones. She'll find Baptiste. Hughes into Jones. Jones is going to do a hop step. No good on the shot there. Foul on the floor, and that'll be
It's double.
Bellevue West. Yes, they're in the double bonus.
It's a bad foul. And also, once again, phenomenal defense from Bell West. You got to give them their credit. They are building a wall in the lane. They're not letting us go up. And I think we've seen a little bit of a shift throughout the year in how people are defending Ania Jones. Slowly but surely, teams have been throwing a lot more size at her. We saw it in the North, we saw it at Lincoln High. Now we're seeing it tonight. Kenzie Melcher picking her up.
Well, but they're posting her up.
Yes, and they're
sacrificing
speed for height on the defensive end. And I think that's...
So now the lead is 10.
Yes.
Back to where we were. Back to what the original deficit was at the end of the last game. Here's Jones. Davis to Choa. Driving in. Foul on the floor. Never mind. Looks like 2 shots.
I didn't know she was going up there. Just a freshman.
Makes her first. Not her second. And
stop the ball.
Melcher. Here's Brown. Melcher with it again. Pass to Naomi White. Not able to convert, but she's going to kick it back out to Melcher. That's Doltzler in the corner.
Yeah, good rip.
Baptiste rips it, and there's a foul. Central will be shooting 1-on-1 at the line. They've entered the bonus.
And that's what it is. I mentioned it earlier. You're not going to zone them. We came out, we ran some man. You denied, and you got in the passing lanes. That's going to have to be the recipe to getting back into this one tonight.
And that will be Brown's third foul as well. And she's been a big part of why Bellevue West is in the lead right now.
100%.
Makes the first. That's Baptiste. She shrinks the lead to 9. 48-6 remaining in this quarter.
To 8.
To 8?
To 8.
That's 8 points. My bad.
And,
arithmetic is not my strong suit.
Well, we can't blame you.
Here's Dolzer. It's been a long day. Melcher. Probably was a foul. Here's Baptiste.
But Melcher has just had her way going to the rim tonight. She's been off the dribble dominating. And
Jones fouled. That'll be on the floor. The final 20 seconds. This is where, once again, you eat clock. And
if they can get out of here behind 6, that's not bad.
At the line, shooting 1-on-1, number 13, Nia Jones.
Because Bellevue West is always going to have an answer.
Misses the first.
And that's not good.
And only. Tachoa almost gets the steal off of White, but she'll have her way. Here's Melcher, 10 seconds.
Open up.
She's taking it herself. She puts it up.
Wow.
Is able to convert. 5 seconds remaining. Here's Jones. She'll take it up to the court. 2, 1. Puts it up from deep. No good off the front of the rim. 36-26 is your score at the end of this first half. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with you here for some performances.
I think we've got step team tonight, don't we?
We've got step team, I think cheer/dance, and we've got the band here as well. So make sure you stay tuned.
when we're talking about our students living in the digital age that they live in, it is so easy for them to access information and share their own perspectives. But we've also entered into the era of echo chambers online, where people often surround themselves with others with similar views. And the ability to engage in civil discourse where you are expected to back up the claims you're making with evidence is often lacking. And so helping the students to engage in that discourse, engage in that process of examination in a classroom where it's safe is so important, so that when they go to university next year or they enter, the career field next year, that they're able to engage with people who have different opinions in a respectful way, but also in a way that pushes others to think as well as themselves.
Yeah, he was just here with talking with Caleb at like 3:40.
Get some shots in that.
No, they were in the I don't know how to say it. It was not like the equipment room, but like the clothes room, like the athletic clothes downstairs. He was in there talking with them, and then also the special teams coordinator.
So what's his name? Charlie?
Fully.
Can you get Matt Rule up here on the mic?
That's gonna be hard. He's trying to be low profile today.
We're going to change it. You will not be low profile. No. He'll be high profile. Well, you can announce that, though.
Get Galileo to zoom in on it.
Matt Rule has entered the house. It's time for another trick or treat. Right. Matt Rule, please report the OC broadcast.
Give it up for Omaha Central, step team.
I didn't even see you with the bag.
Well, I think maybe the future of our society is all about how much we're going to accept each other and how much we realize we're more the same than we are different. If you go into education, it ought to be to make a difference in the lives of kids. We've got to get to kids that don't have anybody else getting to them. Sometimes the only structure a lot of kids have is the school.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
"You're not good enough.
You can't afford this." We stare down the challenges
and we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with maverick spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change the course of our lives forever.
need to try it first.
Hello and welcome back to Omaha Central High School, where your score is 36-26, Thunderbirds Eagles. My name is Charlie Hale. I'm joined here by Connor Harley and Dr. Keith Bigsby.
Where's the snacks?
We've got the snacks right here.
Here you go, Dr. Bigsby.
You had a whole halftime show to figure this out.
Well, I'm a little slow.
That's how it goes.
I'm old. Be caring. Be kind.
I'll be kind. I'll be kind just this once.
Okay. So, an interesting first half. The Eagles jumped out. Bellevue West responded. The Eagles responded. Bellevue West responded. It's been a game of runs, and so we end up with 10 points. And the question is, one of Bellevue West's leading players has got 3 fouls, which I think is interesting. But is it enough to change the outcome of this game? I'm not sure, because I've got some other people on the Central side that need to step up, I think. Would you agree, Connor?
Yeah, I would say even Ania. I mean, normally throughout the year, it's felt like we've been saying someone needs to help out Ania, but tonight, I mean, Ania's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet across the board. Everyone's kind of chipped in, but no one's chipped in enough, right? Only 26 points is not going to cut it against Bell West. Someone really needs to pick it up in the second half. You'd like for it to be Ania or Taylor, but I would say Paris Devers has been a pleasant surprise, as has Pierre. But, I mean, from the Bell West side of things, if they just keep playing their game, they can get out of here with the win. They're up 10 right now. I mean, what they did is they weathered the storm very well. There were points where Central cut at the 4, cut at the 5, cut at the 6. But it felt like every time they bolstered that lead back up to around 10, and they did it at the end of that half as well.
Well, and their ability to overload in space is really impressive.
Melcher not able to start the scoring spree off early for Bellevue West, so it'll be Central ball.
And that's a dodged bullet. I feel like we've been saying it all night. The
It is.
threes have been wide open, and there it is again. And that was a beautifully ran set from Bell West.
It
A little
was.
pin down to get that wide open shot in the corner.
Yeah, that was drawn up.
It was the person before that did something controversial.
And here's Jones.
Running a little bit of UCLA cut. Got to get that. Got to
Not
have that.
able to get that. She had that wide open.
Wow, what a pass. Oh,
Nice
defense.
block by Peterson. And here's Jones.
Oh.
Oh, I need Jones. Ref's time.
Oh, we have a shot clock.
We
I
have a
just
shot clock.
noticed. Isn't that something?
That is something, and if anything, that'll play to Central's benefit.
Sure will.
I don't know if it makes any difference.
I mean, yeah, Bell West, they've not been taking
Well,
their time on offense. They've been
There have been a
running
couple
and gunning.
possessions where I would argue that they would have gone over the 35-second, and I would say some jeers from the crowd. A timeout called, perhaps.
What happened here?
There was a little shoving, and Bell West coach saw it and called the timeout, but it probably should have been a tech on number 0, Anika Russell-Brown. I mean, getting a little chippy, and it seems...
Well, we saw that down here when there were a couple going at it. I didn't know if it was Brown.
The refs missed it, though. I mean, that's... They
Mike
really fumbled that
Krupa
one.
is letting him know.
Yeah, and I think they realized immediately after, because they noticed Bell West called that timeout to defuse that. But, I mean, that should have been picked up upon, and Bell West would be the beneficiary of that missed call.
Well, one thing I know as a girl dad, and all three of them are athletes, girls don't forget. Guys, on the other hand, oh well. Oh.
Yeah, Brown is going to play into that.
Good
Here's
block.
White.
And you're hoping maybe that chippiness can light a fire under Central. Maybe give them a little energy, a little bit of a boost, because they've kind of needed that all night.
And think about what I mentioned earlier in this game. Central's ability to say, I can play with you.
Jones, the three, not able to roll it over. And here's Naomi White on a breakaway.
There's a push off.
The three,
Nope.
that's Dolzer, no good.
Got to push.
And
Head
here's
up.
Jones. In the corner.
Nope.
Justine Tachoa.
That's not her game.
That's not her shot.
Right, that is not her shot.
Taylor Gonzalez with a good play.
And here's Devers.
Under control.
Too much on that one. Goes high off the backboard, and
Who's going to slow it down?
Yeah.
Both teams are a little... Someone has to slow it down, and Bell West, it's not going to be Bell West. And that shot clock is not moving. It's on, but it's not moving. Felt the need to say it. There still is no shot clock, so do with that information what you will.
And here's Brown. The shot clock is in action.
Oh! There we
Belcher.
go. They must have heard me.
They must have. White.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Hoyer.
What a take.
Commanding force and a nice take by Brown.
Well, they're letting them play.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple things that got called in the first half against Central that Bellevue West has done and didn't get that call. Taylor, get in there.
No dice. That'll be back in. Here's Justine Tachoa. Back out to Baptiste. Tachoa, once again, the deep three, no good. That's 0 for 2 now.
You got to think something was said at halftime. 2 threes out the gate for Justine. I mean, they're probably... Someone has to be urging her to take that shot, because that's just not something we've seen all year from her.
That's Hughes. She's going to check in for Devers.
But to that same coin, she's only a freshman. Her game is probably evolving, and I'm sure Krupa or someone on the staff that's wide open. Wow.
Yeah, Melcher's not going to miss that. 41-28 your score. That's a 13-point deficit now for the Eagles. Here comes Jones.
You got to get one here. It's starting to get away from you.
Tachoa, Hughes. Hughes, Tachoa, underneath, yes.
A great look.
Tachoa. That's the good passing and sort of effort that you want to see from this Eagles team every single possession.
Again.
Back out. Oh, Naomi White.
She walked. Wow.
Ball doesn't lie. Ball doesn't lie.
I don't care. You can't do that right in front of the guy.
Taylor Gonzalez. What a three from way out deep.
And the benefit of starting to knock down these perimeter shots is you can set up that press. We just saw them. They almost got into it there, but
stay on your feet.
A little more pressure. I mean, it feels like it's been too easy for Bell West at times.
That's off the feet of Melcher.
It's going to stay with Bell West.
Huh. Well, obviously they've tried to speed it up.
Yes.
That you're not going to win the quarter court game. But you got it.
Too open.
Oh. Brown.
These aren't bullets you're going to dodge. I mean, we saw it. They've been leaving them that open all night. At some point, I said they're going to fall. And it's starting to happen now. Got to get out and defend.
Here's Jones over to Gonzalez. Back to Baptiste. Jones once again up top. Finds Gonzalez. Back to Hughes. She'll drive. Almost finds some space, but hits the bottom of the basket.
Oh, we got a leak.
And that'll be Elmore cherry picking. There's going to be a foul, though. And that looks to be 2 at the line for Faith Elmore.
And when you're down double digits, starting to get towards that fourth quarter, you got to start chunking up the game into segments. We talk about it a lot. By the end of going into the fourth, you want to be down around 8. You want to be around that range. You're only down 11 right now. Win these 3 minutes. Come out, outscore them, make it a game. I mean, these are vital moments. You need to be progressing towards making it a closer game coming into the fourth.
Makes the second, so now it's a 12-point deficit. Coyer checks back in for Melcher, who's going to head to the bench for seemingly the first time tonight. She's been out there the whole time.
And you know, when Coyer's on the floor, it is a whole different ball game.
It is.
It is so different. It's 5 out when she's not, but when she's on the floor, you get an interior presence that is very tangible, and that's her third of the night, of the half even.
0 for 3 still. Out of bounds. Eagles get lucky and get the ball underneath.
Someone's got to be up with that, right?
Yeah.
3.5. Someone said something.
Yeah, I'm. But you know what? If you're open, the line may have been if you're open, take the shot.
Tachoa, no, Jones. Pardon me.
Nice run.
Now it's back to 10.
Okay, you got to get a couple stops here, and defensively, you got to get your head on a swivel. That's
White.
A push off.
Good job by Gonzalez. She'll go down. There's a call. Taylor Gonzalez has that dog in her.
And that's their first of the half. That's hard to believe, isn't it? They are letting them go. And only 3 on Central. They've been consistently letting them go on both ends. I mean,
right. If you can't knock them for their consistency.
It has been a boxing match. They're going punch to punch.
Whoa. Pass to Coyer. I think her shot got tipped there. Foul on Jones.
Oh, that's the right call.
That is the right call.
She wasn't set. She was moving her feet. There was no push off. I mean, if you're going to get up tight on her.
Well, but, I've watched a few Bellevue West plays where they did dip the shoulder and got away with it.
They sure did.
And they have straightened out the arm and gotten away with it. And I think we've got probably 3 fouls out of our total that were exactly the same call.
Oh.
Whoa. And no push off there. So I don't want to get negative here, and that was a double dribble. Good
White, Coyer, no good
Ooh.
to Choa. In the words of Connor Harley, ball does not lie. That's a foul on Faith Elmore.
And what if the ball did lie?
What if the ball did lie?
Well, it doesn't. That
well,
would
then
mean it
Connor would
wasn't a
be
foul.
wrong, and Connor's never wrong.
Oh.
Now that's a good take.
Thanks. Jones.
Wow.
On the floor.
We're starting to even it out a little bit. Now, now it's a little tic-tac the other way.
Well, I would have soon let him go because that was a layup.
Right.
But I said you got to cut it to 8. 2 minutes to go. You're down 10. You have the ball. You're on schedule right now.
Jones is going to get it to Davis.
Who was given some great minutes tonight. Davis starting, probably her first game ever starting. And she's been impactful. Wow.
Yes.
Room
Anya
service.
Jones.
Here they come. Got to see where's the ball.
Here's Naomi White.
Got to get there.
Melcher. That's Coyer inside.
You can't let her stand there. You got to get her off that spot.
Here's Jones.
And that's got to be weak side double. That's how he's someone coming down, swiping the ball.
Anya Jones, yes, sir.
That's a big shot.
That is a big shot. And that's a big boost to the team's morale.
Now it's about help defense. You got to be able to help.
No good. That's White. Passes it just a little too much. Central has the ball.
So, Connor, you talked about an awakening for Ms. Jones.
Yes, I did. And she's come out the gates.
She's waking up.
She's starting to put it together. Very slow start. That first quarter, her impact was near 0, but she has really stepped it up defensively and offensively.
It's hard to tell how much of an impact she's had defensively, but I would argue that it's been quite large.
Oh,
Devers, the smallest person on the court, not able to
put it
convert,
back
but
in.
she gets the rebound.
Stop
Here's
ball.
Naomi
Stop
White.
ball.
Someone's got to stop ball.
Keep
Pass
saying
to
it.
Coyer.
Off.
No good. That's going to go back to Dolzer. That's up top now, Brown.
Fresh shot clock. It's dead. So I wouldn't be shocked if they just pull it out and hold it.
White here.
Five
5 seconds. And Central now has the ball with 18-5 in the quarter. 47-40 is your score.
All right, so I'm going to go 1-4 low, clear wide, and let Nia operate.
We'll see if your prediction was correct. Jones, top of the key.
Run a little bit of circles. Screen right there.
Back out, Peterson has a chance to make it 4.
Got
she
it!
does! 43-47 your score at the end of this third period of action. The Eagles are clawing their way back into this one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you here.
When we're talking about our students living in the digital age that they live in, it is so easy for them to access information and share their own perspectives. But we've also entered into the era of echo chambers online, where people often surround themselves with others with similar views. And the ability to engage in civil discourse, where you are expected to back up the claims you're making with evidence, is often lacking. And so helping the students to engage in that discourse, engage in that process of examination in a classroom where it's safe is so important, so that when they go to university next year, or they enter, the career field.
I need to try it first.
Welcome back to Omaha Central High School. 47-43 is your score. Central has came back into this one after being down by 10 previously. They made this deficit a lot less hard on themselves. It's been exciting to watch. Connor, what's your synopsis? Oh, Dr. B looks ready to talk.
Well, two things. Number one, that quarter was good for them in regards to we can play with these guys. And I think the other thing that's really, really important is I think Nia only has one foul, right?
Yes.
She has not exerted as much energy as she might normally do.
Peterson, that's 2 in a row.
She's feeling it. That's what we've needed all season, and it's come alive tonight.
Liliana Peterson, 47-46 your now scored. And that's a foul.
That is a foul. That's a block.
I thought it was a jump.
There's a whole lot
I wish we had that on replay.
Are they going to call it on the shot? Ooh, that may be a little iffy on the shot. There's going to be 2 free throws. And these are big free throws now.
Makes the first, Naomi White.
How many fouls? Is she still at 3?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, she's only at 3.
Naomi White?
We're Anika Russell-Brown.
Oh, Russell-Brown.
That's who he was talking about.
Now it's a 3-point deficit for the Eagles. Jones is going to swing it back into action. Peterson.
And here's the benefit of Peterson knocking down shots. Coyer can't sit at the rim anymore. Look at that.
Oh,
wow. But that shot's possible.
Yeah,
right, because Coyer has to get down guard.
That's good defense. They got back.
Oh, yeah.
Brown, that ball goes down. Here's a chance. Davis picks the ball up.
Head up, head up.
That's going to be a travel, and it will be Eagles ball. And Carlson right in the middle of everything.
That's dedication.
That is.
That's the Eagle way.
I hope it is. I hope our directors got that in on that shot.
We'll see on that one. Jones here.
Take her.
Oh,
Gonzalez.
Nope.
Yes! Taylor Gonzalez. The 3. What a shot. Otherworldly performance for her this season. I would argue one of the best shooters in the state.
Statistics are with you.
Timeout, Bell West. Timeout, Central Broadcasting. We'll be right back with you here.
Well, I think maybe the future of our society is all about how much we're going to accept each other and how much we realize we're more the same than we are different. If you go into education, it ought to be to make a difference in the lives of kids. We've got to get to kids that don't have anybody else getting to them. Sometimes the only structure a lot of kids have is the school.
I need to try it first.
Welcome back to Omaha Central High School, where your score is 49-49. It is all tied up between the Thunderbirds and the Eagles. 6:35 left in this final period of action. We are looking forward to a doozy.
Down by 10 and tied now.
Right.
So Connor talked about working it through. Good switch. 11.
10 seconds.
10. There's that straight push.
Naomi White, no good, and Tachoa gets the rebound. They are rushed by this shot clock.
You go. You got to push now. Don't let them set.
Here's Jones. She's going to take White. Pass. Oh! Tachoa gets fouled on the way up. She'll shoot two.
And if I'm Bell West, I have some decisions to make. Coyer either can't be in the game or she's got to leave Lily open. I mean, if they're gonna keep letting Ania get to the rim, that's not a matchup you like.
Well, that 100%. I'm just intrigued by how I'm watching the growth.
Yes.
I mean, in my assessment, this is, can you play with this team? 6 minutes to go, you're tied, you're at the free throw line. You could take your first lead tonight. We just missed that first free throw.
First lead since the first quarter.
Yes, since the first quarter. Thank you.
Tachoa
missed it.
Oh, goodness.
And here's White.
So the Eagles got to continue with the intensity, but I think they believe.
Melcher beyond the arc.
You know, she palms the ball.
Yeah. Here's White.
Good, Lily.
You're straight up.
That should have been a jump.
Melcher takes that mid-range.
Oh, wow.
Nice shot. Good stroke.
She is just so shifty. We've seen it all night from Melcher. She has been getting to her spots.
I think we're going to run that play for Taylor again. Here comes Lily.
Peterson.
She's feeling it. Oh, that was forced.
Looks like, yeah, Coyer might have got a finger or two on that one. Melcher.
Downtown.
Somebody screamed. And here is a chance. The Eagles
go all the way.
Jones takes your advice, gets
fine.
2, ties it up again.
Coyer didn't get back.
Jones.
All day.
Coyer didn't get back, and she's going to be sitting down in that paint. You better get out and run before she can get back into that lane.
Brown. Here's Melcher. Here's Brown once more. That'll go off her feet and out of bounds. It is.
Oh. Who knows? Well, they had a conflicting calls there.
Right. Got some subs coming in. Lily and Paris going out.
And these are important minutes now. With your bench on the floor, you probably have a minute or two to give them a breather before they come back. You got to win these minutes. You got to win them now.
100%.
Here's White.
And where's help?
Gonzalez gets a hand in her face, but White gets her own rebound. Here's a chance. Melcher, the wide open 3, no good, but there's going to be another rebound. That's Elmore. That's off Elmore, and that's a Central ball.
Right now, these young Eagles are trending towards an A. A 4.0 in the OPS grading scale.
Good to hear. Anya Jones.
Not afraid.
Here's Taylor Gonzalez. That's over to Hughes.
Running a lot of motion.
Davis.
She's going to take her again. She's going to take her again.
They're scared. Tachoa.
No.
Way deep. No good.
Not the shot.
And here's Brown with a chance at it.
That's a block. You got to be smarter stepping in there. She tried to draw the charge, but she was just way too late. Way too late. And on the offensive end, that's an ill-advised shot. Frankly, that 3, I don't open or not.
No, the shot was not the right shot.
It's not your game.
Not the right shot.
That's a shot. And if we're going to take that shot, that better be with 1 second on that shot clock. That's not someone you take with 20 seconds to play. Oh, wow.
That's Russell Brown missing the first.
That touched every part of the rim before tapping out.
That one goes in, 52-51 now.
Here comes Lily.
Peterson in for Hughes.
You know, the important part to get Lily her shot is to be able to get her feet set and set the good screen.
Yes.
It's not going to come out of that corner because she's not able to get herself set quick enough. It's up here.
Now you'll notice Coyer back in for the Thunderbirds.
And with Coyer in right now.
And Coyer, the advantage is Lily's going to be on the outside. So they've moved to Choya, and she needs to just swing it.
Tachoa. Here's Jones. Ania Jones.
Look at the defense shade over. All the eyes are on Ania. I mean, they know. They read the scouting report.
Gonzalez takes it herself.
That's
no good. That is good defense. Here's Russell Brown.
And this is a huge possession for Bell West now.
You got a jump stop, don't you?
White. Oh, wow. Coyer. No good on the shot. But Central's able to keep it in bounds. That's Peterson, and here is Jones.
You got to go before Coyer can get 2 feet in the lane.
Jones is taking it herself, puts it up. Jones, no good. But that's going to be Davis with the rebound. She'll get fouled, and she'll get 2 shots.
This guy didn't make the call. Wow.
And you know, you get the open layup if you're Ania, but it's too slow still.
Right.
I mean, you got to recognize that.
Well, we're now at that point where free throws are going to be really important.
100%.
Do you believe enough to make these?
Oh, not the first.
And that comes back to slowing yourself down. And that's hard. That's hard in a game like this.
Aaliyah Davis.
Oh.
No good. And Hoyer is going to get it up the court here for Bellevue West.
Where is she? Where is she?
Here's Melcher.
Open up. Help, help, help.
Inside for White. Back out. That's Davis. The three.
Whoa.
Russell Brown.
And that looked good coming off her hands. You can just kind of tell that one was going to fall in.
Kachoa taking it all the way. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up again. And the foul. Pierre Noel Kachoa. And one. She gets a chance to shrink the deficit back down to 1. There are 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Each team has one foul till the bonus.
Well, let's get this free throw.
First order of action.
And that's the 5th on Naomi White, their leading scorer. I mean, that is just huge.
Got it. You can see that off her hand. Oh. Help, help, help. Oh.
Hey, Nia Jones.
These young Eagles believe. I'm convinced. Bellevue West did not expect coming in here and seeing this game. And I want you guys to remember that third quarter, okay?
Revolutionary. Here's Melcher.
Huge.
And there is a foul.
That's 1-1. Sending Melcher to the line. I mean, that's
almost a sure at least one.
Well, it is 1-1, so
right.
You got to hit the opening one if you're Bell West. And that's just, I mean, all night she's been trying to get downhill. If it's not catch and shoot, she's trying to get downhill. And you got to know that. I mean, you got to pick up those tendencies throughout the game. I mean, you should have just known she was going to try and take baseline.
Melcher makes the first.
You're just late to beating her to the spot. I mean, simply put.
Yeah.
Well, and let's watch Bellevue West at the free throw line, too.
Makes the second. Timeout. We'll take one with. We'll be right back.
I would love to see our stats, because I would imagine how many free throws do you think they've missed?
IB is very emphatic about developing the whole student, that it isn't just about academics. Do academics matter? Absolutely. I mean, the rigor of IB is strong, strong, strong. But it's not all that there is to being a good human being. And that's what IB is looking for, is developing responsible global citizens, students who care about the world, care about the environment, care about other people. You know, the more educated you are, the better the chance of a real impact you might have on the future.
Welcome back to Omaha Central High School, where your score is 57-54. T-Birds up on the Eagles. 3-point deficit for them with barely 2 minutes remaining in this final quarter of action.
So if I'm coach, I'm going to be looking for penetration. I'm going to look to see that setup. And I'm going to see if I can get one and go to the foul line. But I'd be looking to clear it out. It's not going to come off of Taylor. Might hear.
Pass to the feet of Peterson. Back to Peterson, who's guarded by Coyer. That's a foul on Coyer. And that will be Coyer's, is that now her third or fourth? That's her third.
Okay, here we go. What we talk about.
Peterson is at the line.
Yes.
Oh,
slow down.
Good on the first.
Just slow down, ladies. It's okay.
Paris Devers back in for Davis.
Come on, Lily, put it in. You've had a great game, girl. Probably the best of the year. Got it.
Takes the second. Now it shrinks the deficit to 2.
Player straight up. Good, Paris.
That's
moving
Brown.
Screen. Help, help.
Wow. Head of steam. Russell Brown into the lane. Turns this into a 2-possession game.
And she has just been a force on offense.
Yeah.
She's been the engine for this Bellevue West offense.
Jones gets another, and a timeout. Eagles, let's keep this one here.
All right, 59-57. Both teams in the 1-on-1. So I'm over there and I'm talking. Are we going to foul? Send them to the free throw line. Are we going to steal? We do get to set our defense. Are we going to press? I don't know if I press right now. They've beaten it too easily, and their ability to go downhill and not stop the ball. I think you want to set up in the quarter court. That would be me. It also, time becomes an issue. When you're pressing and they're dribbling it against it and you don't get that steal, you might burn 8, 10, 11, 12 seconds, as opposed to let them bring it up. Yeah, they might bring it over slow, but I'm going to pick up at half court and then make sure that we get the ball stopped. I can't afford to give a layup right now.
Yeah, I would agree. I do think, though, that there would be.
Looks like they're going to have Paris on the ball.
Yeah,
I will see.
A little man pressure.
I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to.
Now, unless I'm going to foul, and he may be looking to foul.
Not looking to foul. Looking to get that quick steal out of the gates, but that doesn't happen. And here's Melcher, guarded by Tachoa, goes downhill. That's in the corner. Lucky that Elmore didn't shoot in the corner. Melcher once more has a chance. Back to Davis.
And they are aware of the clock. They are draining away the clock. They're looking to get shots. This is a disciplined veteran team.
Melcher, Davis, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three, gets the foul. She'll be at the line, shooting 3.
And that's bad defense. I mean, she got her in the air, and that's a little Trae Young-esque. Get her in the air, jump into him, drop a foul. That is a next level. That's a professional college level move.
Well, you played great. They burned a lot of clock.
Sure did. To get 3 free throws as well, while up 2. I mean, that is just back-breaking.
Oh, this is the first.
There you go.
That's Brown. That also was the 5th foul on Paris Devers. So she's done for the night. Russell Brown makes the second, so now it is a 3-point game, still a possession.
And she's only a 64% shooter from the line. I mean, she's not necessarily, if you're Bell West, who you want at the line right now. But
misses the third as well, and Tachoa to Jones.
You don't need a 3 here.
3 points to deficit, but yeah, like Connor said, you don't need one. Jones. Oh, charge.
No.
Couple whistles on the floor. Timeout Eagles.
That looked like a flop.
Wow.
41 seconds, and he's going to make that call. And he swallowed his whistle over here twice. Wow. We didn't get a replay of that, did we, Jaden? I would love to have seen a replay of that.
We need some, we need to call New York, see what they have to say about it.
Okay, 9 fouls now. Next one puts them in the double bonus. So that one hurts. Not only cost you a foul, it's only the second on Nia, but it gives them, next one they're in double bonus.
For sure, and you know, I think out the gate you don't have to foul right away. You trap, you try to get a turnover, you try to get the ball back without fouling, because you're still down only 3, and shot clock is alive. So you try to get that stop first, and then look, when you get around that 30-second mark, then you got to foul. So try to get that turnover first, and I'm curious to see if they will foul right away. A little secondary huddle from Krupa.
Or do you save clock? Because this team has the ability to run it down to 6.
For sure. I mean, that's why I'm saying
we're going to double up wherever the ball goes. Right there.
Foul Jones. Now this puts him in the double.
And that sends Dolzer to the line.
And that's not the person you want, right?
33% shooter from the line of the year. Very small volume, only 6 shots taken from the line. But
knowing her her lineage,
makes the first.
She's probably not going to miss.
No, I mean if her brother was at the line, he could shoo him in. So
well, She's got quite the family of.
Sure does.
Oh,
this is
we
the
get
second.
one.
Here's Choa.
Let's go.
4 points. The deficit. Jones.
We're going to see this again.
Go to the rim.
Take her.
Too much time. Too much time. You're not going anywhere.
Jones behind the back. Foul.
Wow.
And one. Nia Jones.
That's a busted play. You get a little lucky there. Nia Jones.
That's okay, but that's
pulled
what
the bunny out the hat.
That's why she makes the big high school money.
Right?
She's working on that NIL.
Okay. Now it's only 2 points.
That's what you've been looking for.
Makes it 1 point, the deficit. The Eagles call a timeout. You have 23.1 seconds remaining. We're going to take this one to a real quick break. We'll be right back with you.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
You're not good enough.
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
And we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with Maverick spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change the course of our lives forever.
This goes back to how bad does she want it.
And welcome back to Omaha Central High School, where the deficit is 1 point now for the Eagles. 23.1 seconds remaining after that wonderful tip-in from Nia Jones and the converted and one. This game has had a bunch of different looks throughout tonight, from a 10-point deficit from the Eagles to now just 1 point. And Melcher, jump ball! That is Bellevue West possession, but that is better than a foul. The Eagles get another chance now to get a steal. That's another timeout. Bellevue West this time. Let's keep this one here.
Yeah, I love the full court pressure there. Forcing a jump ball, that's not bad. Almost can wait to steal. Do it again. Get out there, try to get the. You sure can. Try to get that steal first, off the catch. If it's not there, quick foul. Your advantage now is it's a 1 point game, right? If you foul,
you can gamble.
Yeah, if you foul,
you can gamble
and say it's 13 seconds left with a foul, they're going to the line, and you still have 13 seconds to play, and it will be one possession.
And I'm sure that's what Coach Krupp is talking.
100%.
On the other hand, Bellevue West, their coach is drawing up a play to basically get that in, get it back to whoever threw it in, and then go over the top. They're going to go long. If they catch in, then they're going to be asked to get fouled. But I'm going to tell you what, I don't think I want to be in this situation where I got to play. So Lily is in there to stop anything long. Not anymore. So if Taylor cheats,
and that's
here we
who
go.
You got to foul. That's who you had to foul.
You got to foul her now. You see,
13.
this is it.
Wow. And there is a foul. That wasted more time than it needed to. 11 seconds remaining, and you're sending, Melcher to the line, who is 71% on the year. Not necessarily who you want to see shooting. Right before that, you had Coyer, who
one second she catches the ball.
Right. Well, and not to discredit her, she's 68% on the year.
For sure, but I mean, you gotta play
right,
percentages.
If you're choosing between.
And I don't think Krupp has any more timeouts either.
No, he does not. Melcher, though, misses the first, and the Eagles have 11.4 seconds.
And I wish I had a timeout.
You do wish you had a timeout, but she's going to make the second one, and the Eagles now have 11 seconds.
Something to the rim.
Jones.
Oh, he did have one.
He had one timeout remaining. You know what? Let's keep this one here, too. 62-60, 8 seconds. You're taking this to the rim.
For sure.
What are you running to get to the rim?
A little misdirection. What you're going to want to do is you want to get that ball in first to Ania. Flash a screen, and then if I'm her, I'm straight denying the screen, going straight to the rim. Straight line drive. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't do too much. You want the ball in your best player's hands. And that's what it's been in this fourth quarter.
Well, she's going to the basket because she's either going to make it or she's going to get fouled.
100%.
But then we're still in the 1-on-1. And so we talked about free throws kind of being the most important part of this. This very easily could end up at the free throw line.
100%.
Possibly going into overtime. But the ball's not going into anybody else's hands.
And Ania, I mean, she's 81% on the year at the line. So.
Yep, and they're going to deny her, so it may end up that they have to go elsewhere.
And that's where they look first. It's Gonzalez. Back to Jones. Oh, no good, and that'll be another foul. Oh, and Nia Jones is not able to convert there.
She was there.
Heavy pressure, she was there. 2.4 seconds remaining, and it will be...
See Lily putting the heads up. Keep your head up.
That's what you want from a teammate.
Yep, keep your head up.
Hurts nonetheless, 62-60, 2.4 seconds remaining.
We'd be going into overtime right now.
And we mentioned it, Poyer can knock them down, so these are some huge ones.
63-62, 2-4 remaining. She'll make the second. It is now a two-possession game. Jones puts one up for the sake of it. No good. Your final score tonight is 64-60. And the T-Birds triumph over the Eagles. That was a good performance, I would say, from the Eagles. Dr. B, what is your final report card for this Eagle girls team?
Well, you know, I don't think I can do any better than a B+ at this point. Some people would say I'm undergrading, but we had an opportunity. And if you think I'm overgrading, I'm looking at where we were at the beginning of the season when we played them the first time as opposed to where we just finished. That was a really good effort. I saw a ton of confidence. I didn't see actually the overall organizational play that I would have liked to see tactically. But you know what? There was a ton of confidence on there. When I see Lily Peterson looking at Nia, put her finger up to her chin saying, keep your head up, that tells me something. This team is maybe beginning to make a move. So that's my take, B+.
I would have to agree with you there. That's a solid take, Dr. B. Thank you all for joining us tonight.
No, we got to get Connor's take
Never
here.
mind. Sorry,
come on, Connor.
We're not silencing Connor.
You know, I'm going to have to... For me, all year I've been saying, you got to beat the best teams if you want to be the best teams. We haven't done it. So for me, I can't give them above a C.
Oh.
It's a C because you come out, you play a good game. You're at home. You're expected to keep it a little closer. 11 points last time, 4 tonight. You're at home. That's expected. But you got to win. You got to come out. You got to execute. You got to finish. I mean, you put yourself in scenarios.
That would be an A.
If they won, I would give it an A.
Well, Connor, I would have to disagree. I think a C as opposed to overall. Bellevue West sweated it.
Oh, they sure did. They played a great game, and I mean, we did give them a run for their money. So you come out and you feel good. I mean, but I don't think this Central team is looking for moral victories at this point. We're a little too deep in.
Well, I'm getting excited. I'll be interested because we've got a game coming up next week, I believe, right?
This is true. We do have a game on Tuesday,
and that will be against.
Let's take a look.
As I recall, we got a couple heavyweights on this, gals.
Happy South, and on Saturday we're playing Elkhorn South, but this Friday, I mean, they're going to get tested. They're going to play another really tough team. Maybe the